Hey there, Griever Gang. Welcome back to Griever Productions. I'm here once again with BTS. This one's been asked a number of times. It's been a lot. And I'm sorry. I understand. And I'm sorry there was no video. For those of you watching on Patreon, there was no video up last night. There's some things going on. I'll get into them at some other point. Believe me. Good things. All good things, I promise. So, Proof Live. This is one that I know nothing about. I just know that it's done by the BTS guys and that it's done live. That's literally it. I have done my normal thing of not looking for any information other than that. And yep, focus, camera, focus. And I thought, what better time to have a listen to this one? It is a very rainy day outside, so I've just taken my headphones off just so that I could hear the rain, because I absolutely adore it. It's right outside the window. It's a great time. You probably can't hear it through this, but I'm really excited to hear this. It's been a while since I've done a BTS video of the entire group. We've done the 2V videos, with the first one being very bad audio on my part. The second one, a little bit better. Only marginally, but it is better. So thank you for the patience on that one. But without any further ado, let's have a look at this one. Before we do begin, please do leave a like on the video. Really does help. There will be ways that you can support the channel later on in the video as well. Yeah, without any further ado, let's have a listen to Proof Live. Hang on a second. I've just realized I've got music going on in another tab. That's probably going to come through the recording. It's fine, whatever. So let's have a listen to Proof Live. I was worried there was no audio then. Oh, stop. Sorry, go back. There's so many harmonies there. Right. I didn't see the group of vocalists behind them as well. Insane.
처음 박한이란 이름으로 선무대 3년 전 첫 무대에 마음을 다시 거무네 여전히 대구처럼 래퍼와 다를 게 없었지 아마 추월한다면 위에 프로란 단어를 더 썼지 그처럼 원하던 무대 랩을 한번 쳐볼 때 아직 살아있음을 느껴 피곤하고 그래 줄때 그 따위는 연일만해 내 사람들이 지켜보니까 몸이 아파도 버틸만해 함성들이 밀려오니까 그 전후의 차이점 아이돌과 래퍼 사이 연계의 사람이 여전히 내 공책의 바위 차이서 되게 시간 무대 쌓여서 펜을 들고 가사를 써 이런 내가 네 노래는 뭐가 달라졌어
Damn, yeah, that's right. Wow, okay, look. There's something really special about when he raps, right? Something really, really special about it. Because there is a sense of rhythm there that's very unique to him. You don't really... I don't really know how to explain it, because rap is not my wheelhouse, right? But when you hear the way that he handles rhythm and the phrasing of the words, it's very different to any of the other rap artists that you hear. So I really like it because it is something very different and very new. Even though I'm, as I mentioned, rap is not my wheelhouse. I don't listen to it very often. There's still something very, very nice about hearing that. There's something, and there's always something very melodic about the way that he raps as well. I think it's brilliant. Oh.
큰 소리 쳐 않는데 날 증명한다는 게 팽과증만 하던 내가 이제 세상을 놀래킨다는 게 I don't know 세상에 기대치 원하면 비대치 할까봐 두려웠어 나를 믿어줬던 모든 사람들을 배신하게 될까봐 무거운 어기를 펴고 처물에 올라 잘 나의 짧은 정적 숨을 골라 내가 지켜봤던 사람들 이제 나 지켜보고 있네 항상 올려봤던 TV 속 그들이 지금은 내밀 조막등처럼 스치는 곳이 한번 보니 영 시작돼버렸지 3분 만에 순간에 내 삶들의 빅대야 빅 터지는 막과 기사 몇십 초에 뿌렸지만 똑똑 쏟아내는 fucking real 야만이 꿈은 뭐야 나는 그냥 내가 되는 거야 can't you feel
Okay, cool. So, good lord. How do I explain this? How do I explain this? So, I have 2 points to bring up. First point is a question that I have for you guys, right? There's a every now and then when they're rapping and in that last phrase there, in the last set of phrases there, rather, or the last verse, or to be more accurate, basically some of the words were sang in English. Can someone tell me if those particular words that are sung in English are sung in English because they're choosing to do that, or if it is a case of those particular words don't have a Korean equivalent? If someone can please answer that for me, because I'm still very new to the kind of Korean music scene, right? So I don't know. I genuinely do not know the answer to these questions. So if you could let me know, that would be awesome. Having said this, I'm looking at the lyrics as this is all going on, right? And the lyrics are brilliant. Now, listening to the phrasing there, I don't know how he gets his tongue around some of those words. Like, where is it here?
세상에 기대치 원하면 비대치 할까봐 두려웠어 나를 믿어줬던 모든 사람들을 배신하게 될까봐 무거운 어기를 펴고 처물에 올라 잘 나의 짧은 정적 숨을 골라 내가 지켜봤던 사람들 이제 나 지켜보고 있네 항상 올려봤던 TV 속 그들이 지금은 내밀 조막등처럼 스치는 곳이 한번 보니 영 시작돼버렸지 3분 만에 순간에 내 삶들의 빅대야 빅 터지는 말과 기사 몇십 초에 뿌렸지만 똑똑 쏟아내는 fucking real 야만이 꿈은 뭐야 나는 그냥 내가 되는 거야 can't you feel 그리고 내려온 순간 그 함성에
Like, that's crazy, right? Like, there's being able to do tongue twisters, right? Like red leather, yellow leather, red Billy Ball, yellow Billy Ball, that sort of thing, right? And I'm sure that a lot of rap artists do that. But it's another thing altogether to be stringing along massively long lines and being able to rap like that. That's like, to me, right? And I'll say this because, again, I don't really know I don't know Korean, right? Which is evident. But so I don't know how the phrasing works or anything like that. But like, to my ear, right, the difficulty of the phrasing that he is that he is rapping there is like rap god Eminem level difficult. That's what I'm hearing, right? I don't know how he can get his mouth around that quick. That's ungodly. Like, that is crazy. Like, I do not know how RM was getting his mouth around that. That's insane. And I know a lot of practice. I know it's a lot of practice. A lot of people think that rap is one of those things that you can just go into. No way. God, no. It is a very specific set of skills with the voice that are
아구리조만 무릎에 대신 미소만 말없이 멤버들은 그저 내 어깨에 두드려줬어 꼭 엊그제 같은데 10년이 흘러버려서 I let the haters let the lovers love them 네 내가 기본 올릴 동안 난 내 꿈들을 채웠지 Sunless hairstyle 왜 욕하는지 알아 어쨌든 29 너보다 잘 나가는 나야
싱글 좀 늦어버린 고백 언제나 멀기만 했었던 시기로 가는 앞에
There's our smooth boy.
어쩌면 이긴 고백 내 길이든 너무 행복해
What effect does the audio put on his voice there? See, here's something, right? It's not Jimin's fault, not by any stretch of the imagination. Here's a thing that happens, right? is that in the mix of things, people can sometimes go, yeah, I'll throw a little bit of like an automatic robotic sound over the top, whether it be auto-tune or pitch correct, that sort of thing, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm no stranger to it. It happens a lot. But every now and then, they turn it up so high that it is incredibly robotic. He does not need it. He's proven time and time again he does not need it, right? But what a lot of people do in this sort of instance is they hear that and they go, oh, it's just auto-tuned. So what am I judging here? Whereas, so I'm glad that this is not the first video I'm watching of theirs because of this reason, right? Because I know better. I've seen what they do without it, right? But it's there. It is there. And a lot of people are going to argue that with me. But there is an effect there that is giving that same auto-tune effect, whether it be auto-tune or not, right? But that's what people are going to think. I personally don't like it. I don't think it complements his voice. So I don't know what decision was made there on the production side, right? But that's just personal. That's more a personal my ear thing than anything else. Oh, that harmony.
언제나 멀기만 했었던 신기루 가문 앞에 있어 I'm a born singer 어쩌면 믿음 고백 그래 그냥 더 행복해 I'm good yeah.
That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. I loved that. That harmony work was so pristine. From a review point of view, the only thing I would want to know is, like, if I had the music in front of me, right, and I had all of the raw tracks, I would remove the backing vocalists. Because now, not for people to hear and for that to be the official release, but because I, as a reviewer, want to completely understand what the guys are singing, what BTS are singing, right? So I just want to know. I just want to know what exactly their thing is from a review point of view. However, it is immaterial as well because it all worked so perfectly well. You know what I mean? But so it's a bit of a catch-22. So the reviewer in me wants to hear what they're singing, but the musician in me knows that was brilliant anyway. Anyway, moving on. I did not realize this is a 25-minute video. We're in for a long one, ladies and gents.
Was it honestly the best? Cause I just wanna see the next 부지런히 지나온 어제들 속에 참 아름답게 Yeah, the past was honestly the best. Come my best is what comes next. I'm not playing.
There as well, on his voice there, you can hear it. On V's voice, he doesn't need it. And you know what? The interesting thing is, they seem to have laid it off of Jimin's voice there. Hang on, let me go back. What I was saying about that effect on the voice. There's nothing on Jimin's voice there, but there was before. It's on his now. It's on V's now. Listen to that. It's realistically, there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's just my personal ear. It is just something that grates my brain a little bit. But and it's no reflection on them. They can hit the notes. They're doing fine. I don't know what the production choice was, or who was making that decision. Drummer's living his best life. So funky.
Coolest boys in the world.
Love that.
Lego.
그들은 제국한가 말하네 우리 최고라고 어통할 수 없는 내 이제 무겁기만 해 노래가 좋았다고 그저 달릴 뿐이라
And it's so interesting hearing this too after hearing all of their solo stuff. Because you can hear it. You can hear it more. I appreciate it more.
당신은 꼼꼼한가 그 길의 끝은 무엇일까 모두가 소중한 우리 발을 멈추지 않아 We gonna touch the sky for the day we die 자유의 시대야 The best yet to come 언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 낯간지러워 난 나만의 경험하기 좋은 걸 여전히 그때와 다른 게 별로 아마 다른 게 별로 없다면 이 세상을 나게 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 어두운 샤프 매 순간이 새로운 최선 지금
I love when they do that rap harmony. I don't know why it works, right? Because rap is not usually tonal. Like, rap is usually, is it atonal? Is atonal the word? Hang on a second. Yeah, atonal. So, rap is usually atonal, right? But there's something so incredible when it is not, when it is melodic, to the point where you can do a harmony over it, right? I love it. I love what they do with those moments.
The best yet to come 언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 낯간지러워
I went back way further than I was meant to, but that's fine.
여전히 그때와 다른 게 별로 아마 다른 게 별로 없다면 이 세상을 나게 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 어두운 샤프 매 순간이 새로운 최선 지금 난 마치 13살 그때 나처럼 배틀 배울 게 많고 나 인생 채울 게 많아 그 이유 물어본다면
Actually, it turns out that they didn't do a harmony there, but they did there. Sorry, I know I keep going on about this, right? There's something in the background. His voice is doubled up somehow. Have a listen to that again. I can't unhear it. Unless it's a backing vocalist, but it doesn't make sense to me because none of the backing vocalists were singing at that point. I'm confused. I'm confused about the production. Again, that harmony work is just on point. Wonderful. Wonderful. That drummer is living their best life. 100%. 100% they are. They had so much fun doing that, and you can tell they had so much fun doing that, and that's wonderful. I love that. I love that. I also just want to explain too, I am being critical of the production of this, but this doesn't reflect on the BTS guys. This wouldn't have been their decision. It would have been whoever's doing the sound at that moment is making that choice, because you can tell that it's live, right? You can tell that it is, because like even there was a moment earlier in that song where I can't remember who it was, but one of them pulled the mic away and you could hear the voice actually actively drop out. So it is being done live, right? There's just somewhere, as a person that handles a lot of that, like I've done a lot of the sound engineering stuff in the past, right? I don't know what is going on with it. There is an active decision made. It's not a mistake. It's an active decision that I don't understand what it is. That is, it's doing something to my brain and scrambling it a little bit. But anyway, let's move on. Hopefully by the end of this, I'll work it out.
Okay, guys, please give a warm welcome to our dearly special guest, Anderson. Hey, come here. Come right here.
What's up?
Okay.
가자.
I want to make a point. I love how inclusive these guys are being here. They spoke in English, it's Korean subtitles. They started speaking in Korean, it's English subtitles. They don't want anyone to miss out. That's wonderful, and a detail that not a lot of bands care about. That's wonderful.
빨리 와. 농담이야. Go.
네, 정말 너무 감사하게도 앤더슨이 이번 타이틀 퍼포먼스에 드럼을 쳤으면 좋겠다는 저희 제안에 응해줘서 이렇게 특별한 무대를 꾸밀 수가 있었습니다. You really made our stage special, Anderson.
진짜?
Thanks to you. 진짜. 진짜
고마워.
농담 아니야. So can you tell us about your first impressions of Yet to Come? How did it sound to you?
I love it. It's like, it reminds me of church. It's great. It's 진짜 좋아.
Church.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you. You being here for us really means a lot to you. What made this amazing collab possible was that we've been seeing each other lately. We're at the Grammys together. We went to each other's concerts lately.
It was my son, because he's a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
He made me a fan. And then ever since, I've been obsessed. I've been Army ever since.
Thank
and
you.
then we just kept running into each other, Grammys, the show. It's been great.
Thanks to Junior Pack.
Yeah. Shout out to Soul Rashid.
Shout out to Soul.
That's wonderful. Honestly, I love stories like that.
Sonic concert, we've all been there.
See, here's a great thing, right? I love that. So what tends to happen, right? In a lot of cases, people of certain nationalities usually tend to stick with people of the same nationality, right? When it comes to musicians, right? Americans usually stick with Americans. Australians usually stick with Australians. English usually stick with English, and whatnot. I love seeing this sort of thing happening where they don't care about that. If you are a good person, that's what they care about, right? You can tell that they have created some form of connection, whether it be a professional one or a friendship, and go further than the professional one and have the friendship there as well. And that's what matters to them, not what's easier. But I will take what I've said there. That is more common, obviously, with American English and Australian, right? Whereas with like the Arctic Circle countries, Sweden, Norway, that sort of area, they tend to mix and match and work together all the time. Right, like that. There are so many bands that are over there that are an amalgamation of bits and pieces from here, there, and everywhere, and I love that. I genuinely love that about the kind of that sort of area of the world and the music that comes out of there. So this is really nice, and I'm hoping, because obviously BTS are a group of young guys, I'm really hoping that what they do here influences the next generation of musicians to do the same, not just to keep it in close knit with their own little things. That's how you get people that just think that they're above everyone else, you know, and seeing this, which is very human, this is actually heartwarming. And it's weird to say that something just human is heartwarming, right? But it is. It's lovely. Okay, so what I've done, I've cut out a large section there basically the guys spent, for those who haven't watched it, I'm sure most of you probably have, but for those who haven't watched that and are watching this, my reaction of this for the first time, basically it was very insightful. They were talking about their best moments as BTS, and giving a little insight as to the moments that they really appreciated, and that sort of thing, which was really wonderful. Genuinely, it really shows their appreciation for everyone around them, which is awesome. A lot of people just don't do that. Like it's really nice. Also, just to point out that if BTS was created on June 13th, 6 days after my birthday, so BTS is a Gemini, is what I'm saying. BTS as a collective is a Gemini as well. God, that explains a lot about me, doesn't it? All right, so I've fast forwarded on ahead so that we can have a listen to the next song that they're going to do. I don't know if this is the last one or if there's more after this, but we'll get into it.
If I never met you, 오늘 어떤 모습일까? Baby, ooh, every time I miss you.
I'm going to go back. I want to go back. I want to listen to that again because that was really well done. That whole line was really... That whole, like, section was really, really well sung.
If I never met you, 오늘 어떤 모습일까? Baby, ooh, every time
Really
I
well
miss
controlled.
you. 습관이 돼버린 그 말. It's so true.
Oh, nice run, whoever that was. I don't know who that was. That backing vocal adds a lot, doesn't it?
And every second was forever. Oh.
측정할 수 없는 마음 미끄러지던 내 삶 내게 해머리겠다면 예전 길 바랬던 말 이제 네가 있는 여기에서 늘 홈tom이 언제든 돌아올 테니까 baby don't you worry 우리가 가는 이 길이 모두 다 길이 될 테니 oh.
Can I point out too? I love that section too. It's very much that melodic rap that I was telling you about, but it's swapping between tonal and atonal, and it's such a deliberate choice, and I love it. I think it's really well thought out, and it goes to show that. When it comes to their music, everything is incredibly well thought out. They know exactly what they're doing, how to do it, and what's going to elicit the best response from people. They're very smart. People don't give them the credit they deserve for how clever they are with their music.
If I never met you, 난 어떤 모습일까?
Oh, baby.
Every time I miss you, 습관이 돼버린 그 말. You're my best friend for the rest of my life.
Let's go.
Let's go. 하나 둘 셋, 우리의 합, 잊지 못해 모든 순간. All night, all night 책임져준 flower 덕분에 나다운 위로해준 너에게 무수한 말 그게 날 만든 거야 그래 넌 나의 젊음 또 나의 청춘 고마운 내 자랑 내 전국도 love 서방이 가감
Something very unique about the way he raps too. It's J-Hope, right? I hope I don't stuff that up, but I think it's J-Hope. There's something very unique about the way that he does it too. There's something very emotionally driven about the way that he does it, more so than I think. Not necessarily more than the others are, but more than most rap artists are. It's very concise. It's very to the point where, like, how do I actually... No, there's a better way to explain this, but I don't want people thinking that I'm saying that any one of the members is bad, because that's not what this comparison is. I feel like his rap is the difference between emotional driven and technical driven. Technically, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing by any means, but that emotion takes precedent. Whereas I feel with the other guys, the technique does, and there's nothing wrong with either, right? Just to clarify, I'm not having a go at any particular thing, but that's how his style, to me, especially after hearing the during the solo week of their stuff, that's how my brain rationalizes J-Hope's rapping. Is it's more emotional driven. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you agree.
그래 넌 나의 젊음 또 나의 청춘 고마운 내 자랑 내 전국도 love 서방이 깜깜했지 그 사이 한 줄기 빛 정말 그대여서 그냥 참 함께
There it is again. There it is again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. What is doing that?
젊음 또 나의 청춘 고마운 내 자랑 내 전국도 love 서방이 깜깜했지 그 사이 한 줄기 빛 정말 그대여서 그냥 참
No one else is singing, but his voice is multiplied. That again, it's a technical choice. I don't. Who is doing that, and what is it? What is it? Have a listen to that again. There is a robotic thing in the background for the production. I'm so confused. Their mics are going through effects pedals, through effects boards. Their mics are going through effects boards. Hang on. Okay, Future Jim, put up an image of what I'm talking about. So basically, what we have is an effects board here. So this is specifically a Zoom V3, right? And these are pretty solid. I've used these before. I think they are wonderful. Now have a look at this board, right? I believe their voices are going through something like this, right? Where it's literally a press of a button and it puts an effect on the voice. And that's why in this particular case, there is that robotic sound. And I think it's literally the robot button on that. I think that's why I'm hearing a double tracked thing. I'm going to look into this. I'm not saying that this is 100% true. This is what I'm thinking it is, right? But that makes the most sense to me. If I had one of those, I would plug it in to show you just how they work. But I don't, unfortunately. They are phenomenal if you're going somewhere as a soloist to use them. Phenomenal. I would need to do some research into how they would use them in a setting like this, unless they may have their own box per person, and the sound engineers is going bang, and hitting a button, and it's just doing that. Not sure. I'm not sure. But I've gone on enough about this. Let's continue.
함께임에 우린 빛나잖아 달리고 넘어지고 일으켜지고 쓰러지기도 그 손을 밀어줄 테니 몇 번이든 일어날 테니 힘들면 잠시 쉬어도 돼널 기다리면 되나 이곳에 Daydreaming outer spaces Really don't wanna say goodbye If I never met you 난 어떤 모습일까 Baby Every time I miss you 습관이 돼버린 게 말
I really do love Jimin's vocal there. I'm gonna go back. I really love how he has this just insane ability to really pull that vocal right back, doesn't he? That's very interesting. Damn, that's a good vocal there. Sorry, I do need to. I want to go and have a listen to that.
For the rest of my life.
Thank you.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love your army.
No, thank you guys. Seriously, okay. Look, I had a lot to say about the production there, but that was really good. That was really well done. The boys absolutely know what they're doing, 100%. The production again. There were. I don't know why my brain focused on that so hard, but hey, that's just how my brain works, I guess. But seriously, God, they can sing, can't they? Like, not only can they sing, but they can sing such a vast variety of things, and they know exactly how to emote, when to emote. It's what I said before. With their music, they're incredibly clever. It's truly something else. I'm really excited to see more of them. 100%. So anyway, that's all I have for this one today. So thank you so much for watching. Like a favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe, do all that sort of thing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw here today, feel free to support me on Patreon, like the wonderful people listed here, for as little as $3 Australian, which works out around $2 US, €2, or £1.50 a month. Also, if you're into gaming, I have recently rebooted my gaming channel, so feel free to go on over there and have a look. Links to both the gaming channel and Patreon in the description below.